A lot of people focus on making money, making a lot of money, and that's a big part of the equation. Absolutely. You want to make as much money as you can. But if you don't know how to save and invest, then you can make $1 million a month and still be broke, still live check to check. So you need to focus on not only making money, but you really, most importantly, have to focus on saving and investing in an extreme manner. You know, you got million dollar a year athletes who go broke while school teachers out here only making 80,000 a year end up being millionaires in their 40s or mid 50s. So it's not always about how much you make, it's more important how much you keep. How much money can you keep and invest? That's what's most important. How much can you make your money work for you? Because there's only so many hours in a day. There's only so much energy you have to go out and make money. You have to start making the money work for you. Now, the savings rate in America is horrible. They say the average person may only have less than $1,000 saved or invested. And then people with professional careers, most of them only have saved 10, maybe 15% in their retirement accounts. Say you got to save more than 10%. You got to save more than 15%. That's a good place to start. Absolutely. You have to crawl before you walk, but I always recommend saving around 50%. Make that the goal. Now, you don't have to do it right off the bat. Like I said, crawl before you walk, but make it a goal to live off 50%, live off half of your income and save and invest the other half. That'll turbocharge your progress towards financial freedom and becoming wealthy. So just start off saving 5% every paycheck or every time you get some income from your business. Then save 10 the next month. Then save 20, 25. It's like working a muscle. It gets easier and easier. And then it becomes a fun challenge. You know, I'm at about 50% right now. I'm saving 50% of all the money that comes in. My goal is to get to 70 or 80% and just live off 20%. I mean, it's all a process of earning more and saving and investing more. It can be done. There's a lot of people out here, and not just rich people, just normal, everyday working people who save 50 to 75% of their income by minimalizing their lifestyle. You can still have fun and enjoy life. Like the old saying, the best things in life are free. That's true for the most part. Most of the fun things in life don't cost a lot of money. And because most of the fun things in life are experiences and the memories we have with friends and family. Let's just be honest. Most people are shopaholics. They try to glean some sort of short-term burst of fun or happiness through purchasing new things. It's only short-term. Short-term. It doesn't last long. That's why they call it shopaholic. It's like an alcoholic. It's like a drug. You know, consumerism becomes a drug. So you can just look at your lifestyle and you could probably start saving 15% of your money right away just from not going out to eat at restaurants all the time, cook at home, invite some friends over for a barbecue or a dinner party at home. You'll have more fun. It'll be more private and you'll save a lot of money just by cooking at home, not going shopping every weekend. You probably only wear 20 to 30% of the clothes in your closet anyway. You know, simplify your wardrobe. You know, the thing about fashion is it's more about being in shape than it is about actually having big designer brands. It's more about that. That's more important. If you're in shape, you don't have to wear any fancy designer brands. Just being in shape automatically makes your clothes look better. I mean, it's a reason why you go into department stores. They use these mannequins that are in shape to make the clothes look more stylish. If you look at models in the magazine, they're in shape. They make the clothes look stylish. So it's so much the clothing, it's the person, the shape that makes it look more or less stylish. So focus on that. Focus on hitting the gym. Focus on getting a better diet, and then your clothes will look fabulous. Almost anything you put on will be fabulous without spending a lot of money. And then you're going to be healthier. I mean, there's so much to gain from being in shape and being more lean. Because you can go get all the Italian and French fancy designer clothes you want, but if you're not in shape, it really doesn't do anything. And then you look in your driveway. You know, a big portion of most people's incomes go towards a car that's a little bit more expensive than they really need. Do you really need an SUV? You're paying double in gas expenses every month. Do you really need a car at all? Maybe you live in an area with good public transportation. Now you can save so much money if you don't have to maintain a car. But that's a topic for another discussion. But if you do have to have a car. I mean, get the smallest, most compact, gas efficient, preferably 3-year-old used car. When a car is about 3 years old, all the depreciation, a lot of it, about half the depreciation is taken out. You're getting it for about half price, and it's still pretty much in brand new condition. Car is pretty much brand new when it's only 3 years old. Then you have your housing expenses. That's a huge portion of the income where you can cut back and save more. Do you really need a house? Do you really need a house that big? Maybe you could live with family or roommate and split the expenses. I mean, you can save so much money if you live with family or you have a roommate and split the expenses, utilities, rent, mortgage, etc. I believe most people don't need a house, especially if they have to get a mortgage to get it. You know, mortgage means death grip in Latin. They try to keep a grip on your life and own you for 30 years. That's what a 30-year mortgage is. I just don't like it. But yeah, you can find ways to live cheaper. Maybe you don't need such high expenses when it comes to your house or apartment, etc. Bottom line is, you're not trying to impress anybody. You're trying to get rich. And you have to do some extreme sacrifices if you want to be extremely wealthy in the future. Like I said, maybe 5 to 8 years of extreme sacrifice so you can have a lifetime of wealth and freedom. Because you go around and being normal like everybody else, then you're just going to be like everybody else. You got to be different and not care what other people think. So try to make that your goal. Make it your goal. 50% of your income. Put that towards saving and investing. Because the more money you can throw at your investments, the faster you'll get rich. So let me know if you have any ideas. I know I probably missed a few on how you can save more money so you can get to that 50% savings rate. I know food is one that I probably missed in terms of you can cut back on meat. You know, eat more of a plant-based diet. You know, meat is probably the most expensive thing in the grocery store. Not that you have to go fully vegan or anything, but I think it's healthier for your body to eat less meat, just to eat less, and it's healthier for your pocketbook. I don't think we need to eat meat every single day. So that's just another idea. But let me know in the comments if you have any more good savings ideas. Like, share, subscribe. Go to wealthmotivation.com, and get the book, The Secret to Prosperity.